Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so good.
So good. So lots of things have been happening. September, what is it, September 12th?
Remember when we said we were going to do this monthly?
Yeah. Yep. It's sort of like when we're going to go out to dinner. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we're also going to have our, what was it, weekly? Were we going to do weekly meetings?
Bi-weekly. Bi-weekly accountability meetings. Listen, the intention is there. And sometimes I love when I see it pop up in my calendar and I'm like, oh.
Oh, at least you put it in your calendar.
I did. It's there. It's purple. It
Okay.
stands out. Oddly
right.
enough, though, it doesn't make me feel bad because we're busy.
Well, the summer, I don't even know. I can't say that I loved this summer. Did you love this summer?
I did not love this summer. I enjoyed aspects of it.
Yeah, same.
The beginning was tough. It was like cold, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was really hot, and then it was really cold.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
July,
know if
that's
my
right. Oh, yeah, my birthday party was freezing.
It was freezing.
In June. That was
Yeah.
awful. I mean, the party was great.
The party was fantastic. The food was good. The company was nice.
Yes.
But yeah, it was weird. And like the kids, I think my kids are at an age where it's like a lot of work to make them happy.
Uh-huh.
Like not like when they were little.
Where it was just like, even if you stayed home all day.
It was magic.
Yeah, like
here's
they were
some
just
Play-Doh and a bucket of sand, like, and it was great. And now it's like, we go to the beach club. It's not enough. Everyone's bored.
No, and if their friends aren't there,
Oh, forget it. Why did I torture them with this?
that's why I just canceled the pool club we were at.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Because like if we went, it was just like, well, first of all, I used to work. Well, whatever, we won't get into that. But
Right.
There were some issues with some working from there. But like
Some issues.
yeah, but like if her friends aren't there, then it's
Oh, it's the
Can you
pits.
go in the pool with me? I mean, yes, I will go. I do.
Yes.
But like
I am also capable of being a quasi-fun mom.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you're not as good as the friends, and if the
No.
friends aren't there,
Oh,
so
then it's forget. And like you would think my older ones they're not even 2 years apart in
Right.
age. But I guess Aiden is so much more advanced and mature than Liam, which to a point, yes. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if the entire friend group isn't there, then I have to bring a friend. And I just don't really enjoy being responsible for other people's children.
yeah,
I'm very selective with who I will entertain
yeah,
because I don't want to entertain.
that's the thing. Yeah, and
I
then
hate
if
play
like
dates.
if they're not like jiving or whatever, then you're like, ugh, like how many more
Yes.
hours until?
Until it's over.
Yeah,
And is it
kinda
weird if I
thing.
call the mom now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. There's a lot of that. Also, I was wondering, like, I don't know. With Shane, it was a little bit different with the play dates and stuff. But like, well, we're in a new school now, so we'll see like how
Right.
this all kind of plays out. But like the early years, the play dates, like you have to be there, and oftentimes the mom would like stay at the house, and it was like
Yes.
this whole awkward like.
Unless they drink wine. And then it's like, oh, this is a fun play date.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But like. It's like the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So now I think we're getting so like fourth grade. I think like is a little bit more like the play date does not include having the parent to come.
Oh, I mean, I'll tell you.
I don't
Kate,
know.
I
Does it?
knocked that shit off like first grade.
Okay.
Like kindergarten with Aiden, I definitely still went to birthday parties because it was like my first,
Yeah.
And then with Liam, I was getting these invitations to birthday parties that were it's drop off, and and you could tell the parents were like, "Don't come, we don't want you here. We only want your child."
Oh.
Which I love.
I love that.
I love it too. But then, and I think that was because like Aiden and Liam must have been in their respective grades, like the second or third kid of most of their friends' families,
Yeah.
right?
Where they're like
Where they're now like me now, where
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I want nothing to do with any of this. So then
like
fast
the awkward
forward.
mom conversations.
Oh, it's terrible.
It is awful.
And I go to drop Quinn off in kindergarten at a birthday party. I had the other two in the Jeep. We were going to the beach. And I walk in, and this woman, I mean, beautiful home. She had the bounce houses, everything set up, but she had a full spread
Oh God.
for the parents. And I was like, oh no. And I just said,
But it probably looked
hi,
good.
it was great. And she had cocktails, and she had mocktails, and she had like, it was probably, it looked like tortillas. It was like a whole tortilla spread, and it was gorgeous. Like sandwiches, charcuterie, wonderful. And I was like, I'm not staying. And she looked at me like I had 10 heads, and I said, I'm really sorry. Got my older two in the car. I had my bathing suit on in the car. cover up. I was
You had like a floaty on.
oh yeah, pretty much. My
And a
rubber ducky.
snorkel.
Yeah. Like,
You're like, oh no.
My flippers. Yeah, sorry, like I can't stay. And I didn't even give her a real chance to react. I was like, I'll be back in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Bye. Like, I don't know. I don't know the rules anymore. So I just say, either you're not going to the birthday party, because I'm not staying, and I'm not inviting your friend's mothers over. Like, I can't do it.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I've
Yeah.
been in both situations where, like, yeah, you know, and then once they get to, like, I mean, now this year, Grace is not even asking for a big birthday party. So,
So
thank God.
that's so nice, because that's also the pits.
It is.
Because you get all this unnecessary nonsense for gifts.
Well,
No one will
that-
give a gift card anymore.
And really? Oh,
I am
do.
the gift card queen.
Me too.
I'm like, I get the gift card, I put it in a card, and then I buy like 2 boxes of like movie theater style candy.
Oh.
Tape it on there, and we're good to go.
Yeah, like that's the gift. That's the best gift. You get to
The best
choose whatever you
gifts.
want.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but we get lots of like, I went to the store and bought you this
Okay.
like weird toy that we'll never play with.
Yeah. Right.
I just found a 3D printer. Not a real one.
Oh.
Not a real one. I was like, oh, what is this? And it's like somebody must have given it to Liam like 7 years ago, so we busted it out finally.
Okay.
But yeah, underwhelming. Anyway, don't buy that toy.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does Grace like the new school?
She really likes it so far.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
So I don't know. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
TBD?
TBD. No, the school's great, and we're very happy with it. They've been very welcoming, and it's just a big adjustment. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's been a lot of emotions, I think, related to that, just because like it's new and it's been a week, and you're not just gonna meet everyone in a week. So just like wanting to be like,
Yeah.
you know, immersed, right? But like you're not because you're still new. So
Yeah. Have they started chorus up yet?
no, but she's doing that soon, so that'll
Okay.
be a good thing for
Yeah,
her.
that'll
'cause
be
she
great.
loves that.
Yeah.
She loves to sing her heart out. So yeah, I'm just trying to like sign her up for as much as stuff as possible, just to like keep her busy.
Yeah.
And we have back to school night this evening, so I will.
Oh, so do I.
Ooh.
One of 2 back to school nights, because we do them because it's the 2 different schools.
So, personally, so I'm excited for this one because I'll like, you know, I want to put the right foot forward.
Right.
But normally I hate back to school night with a passion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very confusing because they do the middle school back to school night. So Aiden's 8th
Mm-hmm.
and Liam's 7th. I'd like to have to pick a kid
Right.
to
I was
represent.
thinking about that.
Because Mike, like,
Yeah.
God love him, as we do our husbands.
Right.
But no,
No.
he's not. If he went, he would just sit there and stare at the wall.
Right.
I'd get no information. So I now have to choose a child to represent.
Well, so that's the thing. Like tonight, I don't have a sitter. And,
Okay.
And like, of course, like of all the times that my mom is always around, she's not around. And neither is my sister-in-law. So trying to figure that out. And he wants to go,
Oh, he does.
which is like
That's nice, yeah.
It is nice. So like, you want him to come, but I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, but like you're not going to retain any of the information. So like, I think maybe
Right.
being present to show up, but at the same time, will you know any of the things discussed to then implement, like, you know, homework procedures and logins and all of those things?
Well, that's the thing.
No. So like, probably not necessary to come in the grand scheme of
Yes.
things.
Not to man bash, because I would never do that.
No.
Maybe I would, but not on air. But like Mike has no part. He's like, did it get done?
Right.
And if not, then he just tells on them to me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's really no point. I do wish, though, they would have 2 sessions. Like 2 sessions
that at
would be
Grace's old
helpful,
school.
right? Like
Yeah.
that way.
It was for that.
They do it in the grammar school.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if they do now, but they used to, because I never had this problem. They've always been great apart.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this will be interesting. And I'm forcing them into all these activities they don't want to do. So they're mad at me.
Just to keep them busy.
Well, yeah. And then, but it backfired on me. So yesterday I was working, and the week prior was the first day of school was Thursday, the 5th. And Liam was supposed to go to a meeting it was for fall sports. It was after school. It was like 10 minutes.
Okay.
He chose to not go, even though he wants to try out for the soccer team. So he's like, no, they said they'll email me the information. I'm
Okay.
like, okay, because like you're some like CEO or something. So yesterday I am diligently working and I am getting it done. You know, I'm like you're in the zone,
Yep.
and I'm just like hammering out stuff, and I'm like all these creativity is coming out of me. And I look down and I go, shit. And it's the school. So I'm like, who's sick? Because it's sort of like this generic phone number, you know, for both schools. So it's Liam. He's like, hi. And I was like, what's up, bud? He's like, today's the soccer tryout. Do you think you could drop off my gear? And I go, okay, yeah, not a problem. I'll get it to you before school's over. He's like, okay. So I leave. I go. I bring it over just in case I forget because I am, you know, I get overwhelmed and sometimes I will flake out.
Right.
So I get back and an hour and a half later, same phone number. And I'm like, oh, great.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, maybe he's calling to say thank you.
From school?
Yeah, why not, right? Delusional. What is it, Delulu? Is that the new term the kids are using? Yeah, when you're delusional, you're Delulu.
Okay.
So me, in full Delulu, I'm like, hey. And he's like, hi, do you have a sports physical for me? And I was like, Liam, do you think I just, like, roll around with, like, physicals in my purse? Like, this is why you should have gone to the meeting.
Right.
So now I hang up, I call the school nurse who's luckily a friend of mine, and she's laughing at me because my phone number must have come up on the caller ID, and she's like, Liam just left. And I said, yeah, what do I do? Because I don't have a sports physical for him. Mm-hmm. Like, we had his physical done in January. I can try to get a copy of that, like, today. But, like, now I've got 2 hours until tryouts.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So that's how it's... I mean, I got it all done.
You did?
I did. Yes, because I am Wonder Woman. And then I came home later that night because I had to go back to work. Then I had to drive Quinny to swim. To swim, where then I worked out for a little bit. But I came home, and Mike was drinking a beer. And I was like, do you have wine for me? And he was like, what? And I'm like, oh, I can't eat it. For the day I had. Like, I just went to bed. I'm like, I'm done. Oh. No one said thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get Liam to tell me about the tryout.
Oh.
He forgot how it went. How was it? He's like, I don't remember. I'm like, it was 2 hours ago. What is happening? So that's my life right now.
He forgot.
He forgot.
What tryout?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm like, well, who made the team? He's like, well, we have another one. I'm like, well, who got cut? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, who was there? He's like, yeah. Boys. I know, it's starting. I mean, Aiden, he'll tell me everything. But
oh, really? Grace will tell me everything, too.
Yeah.
The other day, I was like, okay, we're just going to have a little quiet time now. Because she'll just sit and talk 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 and talk. And also, by the way, like, and I'm still so freaking depleted from this, I don't know, can I call it long COVID? What's the parameters of
Sure. I mean... It's long COVID. Like, it is. You've had it what? You haven't had it.
A month. When was the cruise?
Yeah, a month.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Awful. And you got the IV treatment.
So that is, like, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I had never had them before.
So doesn't it feel like, I mean, tell me if you felt this, because I don't know how else to describe it. But I felt, like, really fresh and clean in the days that followed. But it almost felt like someone, like flushed my insides out with like cool water. Like I just felt like so fresh and then like so unbelievably happy.
Yeah, same. I remember I told Lou, I was like, I feel like there are happy dancing people in my body.
What is that?
I don't know. I was like, is this what, I've never done any drugs. I was like, is this like what drugs is like? Is this why it's like, I have no idea.
I mean, I've never done a drug that felt like that. And I may have done just a handful here and there in my years. But that, I get why people are going monthly.
They go weekly. I can't afford $800 a month in IVs.
Same. But I get it. Like, and I did the same thing as you. I went after COVID because I had it. And it wasn't the worst COVID I've had out of all of my COVIDs that I've collected over the years.
I only had the one, and it's been so much fun.
But the aftermath was worse. Like, the brain fog.
Yeah, that's what I have right now.
So tired.
And just, like, depleted.
Yes.
It's more just, like, I'm tired, but I also can't sleep at night. So finally, last night, I took I got the magnesium, like the Calm gummies.
Yes.
I took that a couple hours before bed, which, by the way, does help, like, immediately. I felt, like, a lot less, like I just normally have.
Magnesium is, like, supposed to be one of the greatest things for us.
So I had that. I might just take that regularly. And then I took like half a melatonin because I'm very sensitive to like everything. It's so annoying.
Yeah, melatonin's intense too, though.
So I just took half.
Yeah.
But I did sleep finally because I have insomnia. I keep waking up all night. And
COVID.
it's so annoying.
Yep.
And I don't have time to like for this.
No.
Like, who has time for this?
I don't know. But, like, do you feel like you could, like, work half a day and then go home and take a nap?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst. And nobody has time for that.
No.
No.
So that's very annoying. So that kind of really railroaded, like, the latter part of summer, like, moving into, which is now a very busy time for business and all of that stuff and back to school. So it's been interesting. But also, we were just talking on the last podcast, Stacey Fink, the Lactation Express was on.
She's great.
And talking about like perimenopause and stuff, and a lot of these symptoms that I'm having are also kind of like that too. So
I was gonna say that the insomnia,
and like the brain fog and just like the like just like feeling like depleted and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
do you have joint pain?
My back always hurts, but that's been like pretty constant. So
because that was a symptom I didn't know until I I joined I think I told you, I joined all those psychotic Facebook groups. Or I shouldn't say psychotic. I psychotically joined all those Facebook groups for women in perimenopause, women in menopause, and then for the bioidentical hormone replacement.
Okay.
And that's when I was like, that's a symptom. That, like, I was mind blown.
Yeah.
And then also mind blowing is that when doctors go to school to be like gynos and OBs, they gloss over menopause.
Yeah.
So they don't even know what's going on, which is why no one's prescribing you hormones.
But now you're starting to see, like, actually a local business that I've worked with in the past. She just announced that I think she's doing, like, a perimenopause, like, I don't know if it's a program or something like that. But you're starting to see more of it.
Thank God.
Thank God. Because, like, it's a little alarming. And, like, so...
It's so confusing.
Was it, like, I turned 40 and then like you're like here you go? Is that like part of the passage?
I mean, it could be. For me, it was I turned 40 and I looked at the picture and I'm like, I was so cute. Like, not to toot my own horn, but it was like Mike got me these giant balloons, like the big 4-0, and I'm like smiling through the 0, and I was like, oh my God, I was like thin and like radiant. By the time I hit 42, that's when it started to like trickle down.
Right.
And I was like putting on some weight. I noticed more before the weight. Like it felt like I had like was retaining water, like in my face, in my hands. And then now that I look back on it, that's when like my ankles started hurting and my wrists and like my elbow. Like it was just weird. Like my hips would ache. You remember I started sweating. That was a fun time.
Yeah.
And that was when I finally, I started B12 shots to regulate my hormones because I gained like 30 pounds in 3 years.
Wow.
Which is insane. And I was working out and I don't eat poorly and I'm not a total raging alcoholic. I mean, I have my moments, but so it was really confusing. But the B12 I thought would help me. And I think it did a bit, but it was the day that I came out to go to my open house where I was in a really cute outfit.
Was
and I
my mom
was feeling good. Yeah, well, your mom witnessed many of my hot flashes, but that was the one where I was meeting her. And from my head to my chest, I just walked into the kitchen and my husband looked at me and quite literally said, holy shit, because I was drenched. I had to change my top.
Yeah.
And that's when I turned around because I had the hormones. I had the hormone cream in my linen closet in the bathroom. And I hadn't used it yet because I was trying to avoid doing it. And I said, screw this. And I put it right on and I rubbed it on my arms. And 6 days later, it was the last hot flash I ever had.
Isn't that crazy?
And I've lost 15 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. It's insane.
Huh.
I know. It's like...
Are there any side effects?
I mean, less than 1% chance for developing a hormonal-related cancer.
Okay.
So I'm like, I feel pretty confident about that. I feel like things just walking outside, I probably have a better chance of getting cancer.
No, but like just like regular side effects, like
No,
day-to-day.
I mean, not for me. Obviously, there's people say things like people said that they were feeling fatigue.
Okay.
Which I had the complete opposite.
Uh-huh.
My brain fog was gone. People can gain weight, I guess, but I was having the opposite effect.
Interesting.
I think it's until your body like balances it out.
Yeah.
But there's not a ton of studies on it.
No.
Because I guess with the synthetic hormones of like our parents' generation, that was when they were like, it causes cancer. It's this. It's
Right.
that. it's
and then women just did it like cold turkey.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yes.
So.
No, that, and I'm telling you, like, I was good with the hot flashes for a certain point, but when I was having 20 a day, I was having to change twice a day.
Yeah.
Keep full bag of makeup with me. Like, it was not a life.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is much better.
Much better.
Much better.
And you look great, and your skin's
Thank
glowing,
you.
and it's not from sweat.
No, this is from the Botox that I had a couple days ago. Someone actually said, "You look so fresh." And I was like, "Oh, well, thanks."
Thank you, Botox.
Thank you. Oh, Botox is the real hero.
Seriously.
I love it. I don't even care. Who knows?
I don't care either. No.
I mean, own it.
Oh, totally. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah. I do too.
Grace actually said to me the other day something about it. Like, what did she? I don't even know how it came up. And she's like, and you don't even really need Botox, Mom. Like maybe when you're like 60 or something, but you look great. And I was like, Grace, I have to break something to
you. Mommy gets Botox.
Mommy's been getting Botox for like 3 years. She's like, oh.
Well, I had the conversation with someone the other day. Oh, it was Shannon. So I'm sitting, I got my Botox at Liquid Vita on Monday. I don't remember. What day is today? Tuesday? Yes, yeah, Tuesday. Thank you. So I did like a little reel. I wanted to like, follow my journey while I freeze my face. And Shannon's looking at me. She's like, "You don't need Botox." And I go, "It's called preventative. Like by the time you need Botox, it's too late."
Really?
Well, probably not. But I mean, those deep set wrinkles, like they're not just going to make them go away.
Okay.
So we're ahead of the game.
I have heard the whole preventative thing. I didn't really know that, but whatever. When it wears off, like I have a lot of wrinkles, I think. I don't know.
You don't.
Well, I think I do. So.
We look in the mirror.
Yeah.
And I think we see something totally different.
Yeah.
Than other people. Like I wanted these gone, and she was like, "No, don't do that. You need like a little crinkle." So I got these done.
Okay.
But these, she's like, "I think," and I'm like, "All right, well, I'll give it a whirl." But
it looks good.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 2 days in.
So I saw a video reel, I don't know, something on Instagram the other day of someone I follow who's very funny, and I forget her handle because I can't remember anything lately. But she was talking about permawear. Like she calls it her permawear. I don't even know what that's a term or she coined it. But it's like how you get to like the ages of like 40 to 45 and you have no more time, like no, you're just not messing around anymore. There's no time for pants. Like you are just not into like anything that isn't comfortable anymore. Okay. So like places like Athleta and like a lot of the like athleisure was like really serviced us well, where we're like, kind of like over fast fashion, right? I am at least.
Yes.
But still like you and I love all the things fashion and all the products and stuff. But I do feel like lately I'm just like, I'm not going to wear that. Like I'll wear it once. I'm not going to wear it again. So I'm not buying it.
Correct.
And I will wear things if I'm like, that sounds like I could wear that all day at my desk and be really comfortable. Mm-hmm. And it also looks like polished. So stuff like that is like what I'm wearing. But anyway, so her video was like how she's like, she's like, you can see them in different like generations. Like look at the women who are like in their 80s. They're all wearing 3/4 length shirts and culottes. She's like, that's their perma-wear. They got to 42 and they're like,
done.
This is it. This is what I'm wearing for the rest of my life.
So that is so true.
Right?
My mom still wears culottes. Oh my goodness.
And she's like,
I'm glad though she didn't stop at the parachute outfits.
Oh, the windbreakers?
With the matching pants.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. So like she's like, I don't know what my perma-wear is. She's like, I think it's probably just athleisure, like what I'm wearing or whatever. But like all summer, like that's what I was texting you the other day. The one thing I really hate about the fall, I like fall, whatever. Fall's nice. I like summer better. It's like second to me. Winter is third because it's cold.
I hate winter.
And then like spring is actually my least favorite.
I agree.
Because it's still freaking cold.
Yeah, it's annoying.
And it's like drags on and it's cold and it's raining and it's dreary.
April is the worst month. And I'm sorry for anyone born in April.
Yeah,
it's not your fault. But I hate it, and I don't wish you happy
because you look
birthday.
like shit because you're so pale and you're so like just destroyed.
And
from
it's
the
gray.
winter.
It's just gray.
Ugh, it is awful.
And like, give me a daffodil, great, but like, I'd rather have the beach.
Same.
Yeah.
So what was I saying? Fall. Oh, right. So like the whole summer, you can get by in like I wear my running clothes and my bathing suit.
Yes.
And then that's it. Like. those are the two things. And then like occasionally I would get dressed to like if we were going to dinner or something. But for the most part, it was just like my
Even at that, it's like a casual.
yeah, like you threw on like your
sundress,
like or yeah, like your beach cover up,
yes,
or whatever.
yes.
Right? I wore the same like 5 things all
Same.
summer. So like forever now, like I'm never buying like unless I ever have to go back to like work in an office, I'm probably never gonna buy summer clothes ever.
Yeah.
So that's like my uniform. But in the fall, it gets a little like things shift. You have to start going to more things, more school related things. Like you have to wear pants. Right.
Yeah, with a button.
With a button.
Yeah.
So,
which is annoying. Like buttoning, like it's annoying.
It's annoying.
Can't we figure out a better way?
So, and like then it's more like, okay, what am I wearing tomorrow? And like it can't be the same as yesterday.
But you know what it is? I think was we have nothing to look forward to. So the only thing we have is like, oh, like, and I don't mean like that's why we're dressing, but we know like everybody is so miserable now that they're going to be looking at your outfit.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're a little more, like summer dressing is so easy.
Yes.
Tank top, maybe like a loose button down, pair of denim cutoffs.
Yeah.
Like you're good.
Right.
Like that's it.
Yeah.
And now it's like you have to curate an outfit.
Yes, every day.
And it has to be temperature sensitive. Like this morning I put this on because I was cold and now I want to die.
Right.
Yes.
But men don't have to do that.
No.
My husband, like...
They wear the same thing
my
year round.
closet is like 3/4 me, probably more than that, and like the rest of it is his. And he just wears like the same things. And he always looks fine and good, whatever, put together. And like with us, it's just, I don't understand. You know, I have a love affinity for vests. So
I know a thing or two about
I'm bringing out the vests, which that I love. You know why I like vests? Because it like makes you look polished, put together, like you gave a shit about what you were putting on that day.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It has pockets.
I love pockets.
You know?
Yeah.
I like the vest.
And I think with the vest, you can have the same exact outfit on, but if you change your vest, it's a whole new outfit.
Right.
Like they're versatile.
They're versatile.
That's how I feel about my denim jackets.
And blazers. Oh, yeah.
And blazers, forget it.
And blazers. You know, so I told you earlier, the J. Crew factory opened in Homedale. I came upon that.
You shouldn't have told me that.
At least you're not as close to
it's true.
as me, which is wonderful because that is a wonderful little store. It really is.
It is.
It's, you know, it's affordable. It's not like J. Crew prices. Because I will say about J. Crew, like, sometimes their prices
Get over yourself, J. Crew.
Get over yourself for the quality.
Agreed.
For the quality.
Agreed.
Like, I feel like the factory is just like a teeny step down.
Yes.
So they do a good job in the factory.
Yes.
And, like, those prices I can justify. Most of the stuff I've bought in J. Crew the last 5 years, it's just, like, not washed well.
Agreed.
Like, a couple things.
And ridiculous.
I got some good vests there, actually.
Of course you did. I wish they'd make a Madewell factory. Get on that, J. Crew.
Ooh, yeah. I don't go to Madewell as much as I used to anymore. I've been on the hunt for a new bag. Did you buy the bag?
I didn't buy the bag yet.
Why?
Because Mike said, what do you want for your birthday? So then I was like, let me text Kate. And then I text you my 2 options, and we collaborated, and we came to a consensus, and I sent it to him, and...
Oh, it has not come in the mail
It has.
yet.
I don't think he's ordered it yet. So we'll have to have a conversation about making sure I am fully stocked with wine and this bag.
Right, because your birthday already passed.
My birthday did, 4/5. It's actually today is the week anniversary of my 45th birthday.
Oh.
Yeah. It's 45 and 7 days.
So next year we're going to have to get him to understand that, like, fully stocked wine and also present prior to birthday. Right.
Yes.
Right.
And maybe, like, don't ask me.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind the asking part. I just like the, like, following through for the timeline.
Yes.
Around the birthday. Like, maybe on the day.
Right.
Maybe on the day.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe, like, a day prior.
Either one.
Or the day after.
Yeah.
Just maybe not 7 days.
Not 7 days.
But it's okay. Who's counting? I am. Yeah, I hope I get that bag. So what do you need? Are you looking work bag? Are you looking going out bag? A hybrid bag?
I feel like I need a hybrid bag, but I struggle with bags. I don't like a lot of bags. I don't like I admire them from afar. A lot of the time I'm like, I can't pull that off.
Right.
The bags I like, generally speaking, are ridiculous amounts of money. It's like a problem of mine that I've just I don't know, because I was born with it. I don't really know. Where I go into the store and it's like I gravitate to the most expensive thing.
Yes.
There. So I don't know if that's I don't know what that is, but it's like, it's not the best. You know, it's great. It's good to like have nice taste, but if you also are not a Kardashian, then, you know, it's not served me well.
No.
So I do want a new like fall bag, but I am looking at like, I love the backpacks for work.
Yes.
So I have one that like, I don't know, I might just keep the one that I have. But I would like a nice like leather work bag.
Yeah.
Because it's nice to like throw everything in and just like throw it over your shoulder and go like back
Agreed.
and forth to the office. And then I do like the fanny pack, but I also don't know, like,
I think the longevity is not there for that.
That's what I was thinking, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what stopped me. I almost purchased it a few times.
Okay.
And then I said, you know, like the Neverfull.
Right.
Classic.
Right.
The Speedy. Classic.
Yeah.
I don't think that's got classic.
Legs. I know.
Yeah.
I'm seeing them less and less. But then, like, crossbodies, what's happening with those?
I think crossbodies are always going to be a thing.
You think?
Yeah. Like, I think about people like my mom who has, like, she says she has no shoulders, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, I think, like, that's who's always going to need a crossbody, and it's always going to look good.
Yeah.
You're walking in the city, like, you want that. It's like that security.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think crossbodies are here to stay forever.
Okay. All right.
Like, the hobo bag had its moment. Now it's coming back.
I know.
And
so
the
I was
bucket bag,
considering that
too.
And the bucket bag, yeah. So the totes are changing shape to more of like a bucket thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, there's so much money. So it's like, do you really, I hate
I
that,
know.
like, you have to buy one and then you want it to like still be like in or whatever for X amount of time. So it's very
Yeah, you
confusing.
got to go with the classic shape, I think.
Yeah.
And that's why I like Rebecca Minkoff. I like I've had that brown one over there. I've had for 6 years.
Yeah.
And it holds up. It's classic. Like,
oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the new bag is the Rebecca Minkoff. Like, I really like her. I think she makes a great bag.
Yeah, because they're like affordable, but they're
Yeah.
not like cheap.
No.
And
they last.
And they're like,
I've never had a
Yeah.
seam come undone. I have a bunch of her bags, and like they all hold up very well.
interesting.
The only thing I'll say is I wouldn't purchase the black with the black metal again.
Okay.
Because that does wear a little bit, and I don't like that.
Okay.
But I like her gunmetal is cute with the gold. Like, I like, she makes a good bag.
Okay.
What was that company you sent me?
Oh, Cuyana? No.
Yeah,
Was
CUA.
it?
Yeah. I like that.
I like it too, but I haven't bought anything from them.
That
so.
seems like a reasonable price point. I'm curious about the quality.
Yeah, same. That one and there's something else I've been looking at too recently. Now I can't remember what the name of the brand is. So, in the midst of doing my hair this morning in my office, now I have blow drying my hair. So the one thing about the school change is that the morning is quite early.
Yes.
And it's been quite an adjustment for me, for Grace. Like, we have to get up. I get up at like 5:15 to run. I'm not used to that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like I need sleep person. So I've been going to bed a little bit earlier. We'll figure it out. But I figured this morning, I'm like, wait, don't blow dry your hair here. Blow dry it at your office. That way, like, you're not like, like cut that time or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was looking at all my stuff, and now you're like, sorry. The other thing about the fall is like you kind of need to wear more makeup.
I know.
God,
That's annoying.
annoying.
It's very annoying. And I air dry my hair constantly.
Same.
And you can't do that in the fall.
Can't do that in the fall.
No.
You really have to be much
Like,
more
this is what you get if you air dry your hair in the fall.
Right.
Yeah, you have to. And did you buy the air wrap? Did we have this
Yeah.
conversation? And you love it, right?
I do love it. It's just like when you first start using it, it's like amazing because your hair comes out so good. But then like, I don't know, it's like anything else. Like, when shampoo gets used to your hair, you gotta change it.
Okay.
I want to say it's similar where it's like it doesn't always come out great. So it's kind of annoying. I used it today. It came out okay.
Yeah, the waves are good.
But like, yeah, no, it's cool. I do one day, not anytime soon, but I do want to get the hair dryer because I've heard that like dries your hair in
6 seconds. Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah. Anything that just like speeds up your day, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What makeup are we using these days?
I'm still on stuff that we probably talked about last time. I haven't really, that's what I was saying. Like, I haven't really bought anything over the summer.
My Merit
Skincare,
still
though.
has, like, I'm still using my first Merit kit.
Yeah, same.
Which is, like,
It's pretty good.
amazing.
Yeah. And I'm still on the the Thrive mascara. Like,
Yes.
I went back to it, and it's just very good.
I have to buy a new one. I think it was like, maybe I got a bad tube.
Yeah. It's great, though. It's
It
the
was
best
my
one.
favorite.
It's so
and
good.
I'm trying, this is Il Maquillage, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Sorry, no. I mean, I like Il Maquillage's other things.
Uh-huh.
Like, they have this balm. I don't know if you've seen the, Instagram gets me every time. Like,
Yep.
if anybody wants to target me. I'll buy it. But they have this balm, and you rub it on it covers your wrinkles. It's fascinating.
Oh, wait, I think I've seen that.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. So it's like a primer.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't clog your pores.
Okay.
It's like feels like satin on your skin. It's amazing. And then
Wow.
you put your makeup right over it.
I gotta check
And you
that
need
out.
less makeup.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
They're saying that Gen Z, like, doesn't wear makeup as much. Which doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, because they're
like,
fetuses.
Yeah.
They don't need makeup.
That's true.
They're 12.
That is true. But
Talk to me when you're 45, Jen. Z.
they're all into skincare, which I am too. I literally, every time I go to her space, I cannot leave there without buying.
What
more
is she
skincare.
carrying? That's why I have to stay away from her, because she always has like the best.
It's very good. So they have added new lines, and one
Okay.
of which is this brand called Hydrinity. It is so good. That
Okay.
and also Skin Better I really like a lot. So this summer I bought Skin Better has like this compact.
Okay.
And it's an SPF, but it's tinted and it like transforms to your skin tone or whatever. You know.
And
how
it's
that does
powder,
that?
or is it
No,
like a cream?
It's a cream. And you put it on, and it was kind of like a little base foundation, but it was skin, SPF, right?
Yeah.
So all summer, that's all I used. I like put on my SPF like at the pool or at the beach, but like I had a little bit of makeup on.
And you just have to probably like touch up your skin with it, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
you have good skin.
And I'm still using it in the fall because they say you're supposed to. I'm really bad about that, putting on SPF like year round. So I'm using that, and
Okay.
it doesn't make me break out. It's really, really good. I have a few like serums from Skin Better that I like a lot, but this Hydrinity brand is like very in tune with like breakout prone people. So like a lot of what their products are kind of like aligned with like making sure that it doesn't make you oily, and it's like
Okay.
like they have like that, those sprays now that like you put on before, it's like antimicrobial or bacterial or
Yep.
whatever. So they have that, which I love.
Okay.
But the girl who gave me IV the other day told me you got to be careful with that. You got to let it set because it's an antibacterial and it like kills a lot of things. So if you put that on and then 2 seconds later put on like a serum, it might like cancel it
Break
out.
down the serum.
Yes.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that I know. I was like, oh, it was time for that, but okay.
Maybe I'll get that for Aiden. He's starting teen acne.
So there's also something out that I just bought for Grace too, because she gets like a little oily now. It's called Magic Molecule.
I was just gonna say it's in the white
Yeah,
bottle
and
with
blue.
the and you
Yeah.
spray it on your face.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
So you have it? Mm-hmm. Okay, and you can use it for like I burned myself with
Everything.
with my curling iron the other day. Look at it, and it's
Yep.
normally this would be like brown for like 6 months.
Bug bites.
Yes, I know. I used
Everything.
it for like everything.
Yep.
So
That's so funny. See,
Yeah.
we do share a brain.
we do.
Or an Instagram.
It's like,
Subscribe and save, and you save like $5 on it.
well, we haven't gone through it that much, but it's good. Like even just like after a run, I sprayed
Yep.
it on Grace.
You could put it in your hair. Like if she starts to get like everyone in my house except for Mike because he doesn't have hair, but
Okay.
gets like scalp psoriasis in the fall and winter, and you spray it on that. Days, it's like gone.
Huh.
It's fascinating.
Yeah,
it's
it
the
works
best
on so
product.
many things.
And what even is it?
I don't even know. Someone I read like in one of the comments, it starts with a P. Someone was like, yeah, I've gotten that at the health food store for like ever or something. And like, it's like a natural thing that like people just didn't know about until recently, that like just like treats a lot of different skin
And it's
ailments.
inexpensive.
It's inexpensive.
Yeah.
And no, it's great. Grace actually is cracking up 'cause every time she comes to me, like, or anything, she got like a little rug burn on her back from the Urban Air the other day. And like, I'm spraying it. She's like, we've watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding. She's like, this stuff is like Windex.
It's like the water.
it's like the water. Yeah.
Have some water.
Drink water. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We talked about that. Right. So that's become, I'm like, just, where's the magic molecule? Like,
It's the best. It's the best stuff.
It is good.
But
So-
it hasn't helped his acne.
Oh, it has.
Like I'll spray it on there, and it's not that he's getting acne. But I can see it. It's coming.
Yeah.
Like he's definitely, but he won't listen to me either. It's definitely like oily here.
Okay.
Where like, I was the opposite. I was T-zone, and this was always dry. Like
Okay.
he's got it dry here. I mean oily here, and he's dry here.
Interesting.
But he wants to use crap. He wants to use Drunk Elephant, something called Bubble.
Yeah, that's
brand.
the
Like,
other one.
it's
Yeah.
garbage.
Right.
Like, I took it. I said, why? Because I got them Proactive. I'm like, Proactive is tried and true. Like,
Totally.
it's just, it's not in fun packaging. It's not a sexy brand. Like, no, they don't sell it at Sephora. I'm very sorry.
Right.
But they do have it on Amazon. So I got it for him, and he hates it. And he hates it because it's not pretty. So
But it works.
It works. And he's like,
I
it
used
doesn't work. I'm
Proactive
like,
for
it
years.
works if you use it.
Right.
But you can't be putting, the bubble, I put it on my face. It was like I put melted plastic on my face.
So there's like a local woman who treats like acne, and that's all she does. But she doesn't treat teens. She refuses to because
they won't follow
because
through.
they won't listen.
Yep.
So I mean, then you know what?
It is what it
have
is.
acne, I don't know
Have
what to tell
horrible
you.
skin. He keeps getting pimples right here, and they're like not pimples. They're like big, juicy, like whiteheads, and I'm like, let me get it, but he
Yeah.
won't let you pop it.
Right.
He's the kid who like lets the whitehead fall off on its own because he's afraid of scarring.
Wow.
I know.
I was never that good.
No, me neither. I was like, let me create new ones just so I could pop them.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know what to do. And they don't sell, like, all that stuff in Sephora marketed towards them is garbage.
Right.
It's just garbage.
It is. I know. Oh my god, we should talk about that next time. Like
Yep.
skincare or all the stuff for kids. There's just so much out there.
We were talking the other day. My girlfriend Jen and I go for a walk every morning, and you know how like Starbucks is going after the kids, and like Dunkin' Donuts now with
Yeah.
their sparkling whatever they have. Sephora, like it's all the same thing. They're just training these kids to be consumers.
Yeah, oh, totally.
You go into Sephora now, and it's teenagers.
I know.
I mean, 9 through 14, 15.
I
and
just-
they're all walking out with their little bags, and it's insane.
It really is. And Grace doesn't even have social media, and somehow she knows about all of this. And like, we went to the mall I brought her and my niece, and they both like wanted to go to Sephora and Ulta.
Yep.
And like check out, just like they like perfumes, they like lotions, they don't really wear makeup, so
Right.
but like they wanted to like look at all the things, and which is fine. I mean, you know, we
all did it. Yeah, I went to
too.
drug fair, and I
Yeah.
played with like the Aussie hair products.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So we did all that. Not as young. I mean, I definitely wasn't 9.
And not as expensive.
No, that too.
This is crazy.
Right.
I mean, Aiden's like, I'm going to ride my bike to the Grove every day. Starbucks. I'm like, who's funding this enterprise? Because I need them to
know.
fund my life.
I know. She wanted the pink drink. I'm like, Grace, you're the pickiest eater on the planet.
pink
You're not
drink.
you're not gonna like it. No, I like it. I'm like, how'd you even find out about this? I think she watches stuff she watches like on YouTube. And
Oh, yeah.
stuff. I don't even know.
Because that's what they do,
Right.
the YouTubers.
Yeah.
And the pink drink. And then you can get, there's like special drinks. And I mean, Aiden will write them down and go in there and be like, I need the blah, blah, blah with 2 pumps of raspberry and 1 pump
Would
of
you
lemon.
hate being a barista right now?
I would have gone postal.
Oh my god.
I mean, I probably always would have hated that job. Mm-hmm. But I would definitely lose my mind now. Light ice, da-da-da. And Aiden will go in there now. He's like, oh, I just got a water. And I'm like, you rode your bike all the way to Starbucks just to get a water.
Okay.
Because it comes in the Starbucks cup.
Oh my gosh. Look at
Yep.
what we've created.
Oh, and I know, I mean, it's me and it's you. Like, when it happens, it's us. It's our fault. It's
Yes.
I can't blame social media. Because I have all the things.
Yeah.
You know,
Totally.
you go in our bathrooms and it's like a mini Sephora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it definitely is. Mine definitely
Yep.
is. Not Sephora. It's a mini Her Space Med Spa.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
I'm like, this is like my little treat time. I don't really buy as much as I used to
Does she
anymore.
still have a Baji?
Yeah.
I really miss that hyaluronic acid serum.
Oh, I don't ever tried that one.
Oh my God.
That's a good one.
Well, I'm super, like, I have the opposite of you. I'm super dry.
Okay.
So everything that I put on my skin just goes right in.
Wow.
But that was like,
That was life changing.
oh my God.
They're also making
It was just so expensive.
lip stuff with hyaluronic acid in it now.
Yes.
So the lips are like, I got to look into that. I like all that stuff.
I
It's
do
fun.
too.
I like it so much more than makeup. I want to get to the
Yes.
point where like I don't have to wear like a ton
Yeah.
of makeup.
Well, that's why I liked Merit. Like,
Yeah.
I liked having the skin done, and then you just put like a little bit, like,
Yeah.
I would put a line here, and then like I sometimes get like little like dry spots here, and then that was it.
Yeah.
A little bronzer. It's like the best.
Yes. Are you excited for fall?
No.
No.
All right. So two-pronged answer. I do enjoy the weather of the fall to a point. I don't like that it signals that summer's over.
Yeah.
I do like the holidays.
Yeah, same. Right.
As soon as New Year's is over.
I don't like Halloween. I'm not a big Halloween person.
I like
I
Halloween.
have a big Halloween event.
Even though, right. But that's for others. You're a giver. I like Halloween. I like dressing up.
Do you?
Yeah, we went to see Beetlejuice.
And you said that, yeah. I should
It was so
it.
good. You should totally see it. It was
Okay.
great. So that's going to be our costume. For
Oh,
Mike
it
and I.
is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
That'll be a good one. I'm sure us and everybody else in America.
Right.
And the kids like it. So it's fun. And I like doing the Halloween makeup.
Yeah.
When they let me.
Okay.
But that's it. Like after Christmas, like I just throw New Year's in because like it's there. Mm-hmm. I could care less about it.
I know.
And then I'm over it.
Yes.
Then I'm like, okay, I'm sad again.
Till summer.
Yeah.
We're living for our summer.
That's it.
Maybe we should move.
But I love New Jersey.
I know. I do too.
It's a sickness.
It is.
Yeah. And nowhere else in New Jersey, just here.
Right.
Like just Monmouth County.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I mean,
Where else
I
would
like
you
to,
go?
I'll visit places.
Right.
But no, I can't live. My brother lives in Tewksbury. Mm-hmm. And it's beautiful. But nope.
It's not close enough to the beach.
It's 20 minutes to get to Target.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like,
Yeah, that area.
he doesn't have a mailbox. He has to go to the general store for his P.O. box to get his mail.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're like really living in the wilderness.
Huh. Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all.
No.
No. I like being able to like yesterday, I went to the Red Bank Diner downstairs.
Yeah.
By the way, the food's very good there.
It is very good.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And I can like walk right down there. Like that is like
Yes.
like I love that. That I
Yes.
can just like walk somewhere. Like I like efficiency.
Yes.
Like let's be productive.
If I have to run to, I had to run to the store the other day.
Yeah.
It was Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Now, would it have like ruined dinner if I didn't have it? No. But it's 2 minutes from my house.
Right.
I send Aiden on the bike to Acme constantly. I need this and this and this.
Right.
Here you go. You can keep whatever
that's so
change.
nice.
You could keep the change. Like that's your
little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I love that.
I couldn't do that.
All
I
right.
couldn't not do that. That's why you need to move down here too.
Well, I was literally just going to say that. We're going to work on getting Kate finally relocated to this area.
Yes.
Well, I am in this area. But
Operation
you know what I mean.
2025.
2025.
Operation Move Closer to Stacey.
I don't know. I think maybe I liking Red
Red Bank
but,
is adorable.
But we'll see.
I have my favorite streets.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We'll go over it.
We will.
So
It'll be great.
thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having
talk
me.
about all the fall things and back to school and everything. So when are we going to do this again? Let's try not to have it 3 months in.
No, it has to be
time.
monthly. We have to do
All
it
right.
monthly.
So you'll come back.
I'll come back.
October.
What's
talk
today?
about
12.
How Kate's going to be feeling so much better.
She is.
And
She's going to do it. Go get another gluta whatever shot. It'll be good for you. And get like what do they tell you to drink? Wheatgrass? Get a wheatgrass shot.
oh, but I'll go do
It's
that.
disgusting, but
Okay.
they apparently work.
Oh, okay.
Greens.
All right.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
that.
okay. Well, that's close enough.
It's close enough. You can't walk.
I can manage that.
Well, you might be able to walk. But in any case.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well,
See
this
you
was fun.
soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.